Check this out now. When you already live in a vacation life, who would think you would need a vacation from the vacation? And that's what we're doing. We are on vacation, y'all. We decided to come hang out at the beach and stay in this Airbnb for a few days. We're going to hop around to a few other Airbnbs, but we are here on the beach. It's kind of hard to see, but check this out. This beautiful, beautiful area that we got. I'm going to show you this amazing house in just a moment, but this is our private little balcony area here, covered area with the pool. And this house here is just absolutely spectacular. It is humongous. 3 bedrooms. It goes all the way back. There's 2 more bedrooms back there in the back. This kitchen is just ridiculous. I'll take y'all around on a tour in a moment, but let me walk you outside, man. Let me tell you something. I keep talking about when you don't have to spend a lot of money to live a quality life, because the price of this place is going to blow your mind to rent for Airbnb. When you don't have to spend a lot of money to enjoy luxuries like this, you can actually do some things. And if you're on some type of pension or you're on some type of retirement income or fixed income, man, your money can just go so much further in places across the world where your dollar stretches. And this is one of those places, hanging out here with the kids. As you can see, they're out here chilling, sipping on some cervezas. Haley 18 now, so she thinks she's grown, sipping on some cervezas, acting if y'all want a shot. But this is let me see if I can get a view of this here, but this is where we're staying. All of this is ours. This is our private area, our private pool. And like I said, I'm gonna share the price with y'all shortly, and take you through the house. It's beautiful. So we literally walk down these stairs off our balcony, and this is, I can't wait to show this to y'all in the daytime. And you walk down our stairs and come down on this sand, and you got access to the pool, and then about 40 feet on the other side of that, we walk down to the ocean, literally at the water. Hopefully this wind is not blowing too hard. And let me turn this around. Okay. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Coconut trees. This is crazy. A little area over there. For barbecuing, I'm assuming there's another pool on the other side of that. I'll say that for tomorrow, where daytime where y'all can see it. And this is the building. Let me see if y'all can see that. It goes up here. The wind is coming down hard. Let me walk around real quick and let y'all see. I just want y'all to see where we are. I mean, literally on the water. So you have your own private, come out the house, go into the balcony, and then walk to the beach. And so I'm just walking on the other side of this pool. Like I say, that's our unit there with all the lights on. Ain't nobody else here. We got the whole place to ourselves. I like coming on weekdays because ain't nobody here. No crowds, no people. You get a chance to enjoy the whole place to yourself. And so I'm gonna walk down through here. It's a little pitch black. Maybe I shouldn't walk down here. It's a little too dark. But I ain't gonna walk down there. I done already fell and broke my damn tendon off my arm. But 15, 20 feet away, that's the ocean. So just take my word for it. I'll show y'all tomorrow in the daytime. A little area to wash your feet from the sand. The details of this place is spectacular. Let me run you through the bedroom, through the house right quick, if y'all want to see it. Listen, while I'm going up there, man, it's time to stop living to work, and it's time to start living to live. And I get it. Not everybody's retired. But let's say this. If you're going to be putting down 40 hours a week, put down 40 hours or 60 hours a week in a place where you can go and take a break on the weekends and enjoy yourself. If you like the beach, move to a place where the beach is 20, 30 minutes away. You don't have to live on the water where it's super expensive. You can live 30 minutes away, work hard, and then you go play hard. You see what I'm saying? If you like hiking and you live in a town where there's no mountains and you can't hike, then go move to a town where you can go hike. I remember growing up as a kid, we were living in Denver, Colorado, and the mountains was just spectacular. It was just ridiculous. And let me turn this around. It was ridiculous, but we loved hiking, walking trails, going on the ice and doing ice fishing. Man, we had a blast as kids. So I'm saying that if you're gonna work 40, 50 hours a week, go to a place where you can enjoy doing the things that matter most to you because you live there. You don't have to stay in the same state, but if you really wanna hack this even more, move to a country where your dollars go even further. You won't have to earn as much. You'll be able to save more money and still have those luxuries and do more. Won't have to work as many hours, or if you're on a tight income, retirement income, your pension is small, real tight, your retirement funds are tight. Well, guess what? Living in a place like Mexico, your dollars go so much further and you actually have money left over to save. I know this sounds crazy as heck. I've been talking about this. We moved here because our finances were jacked up. And this is the first time in like forever where we're able to financially just breathe. Saving money, investing money. I made comment before in a previous video, bought some land, gonna be buying some more land as investment property. And it's freed up more money. Like I said, in the beginning, the first couple of years, didn't have the discipline, wasn't saving, was spending, not staying on budget, not sticking to the plan. And it took us a couple of years to kind of adjust and finally get that part right. You know what I mean? But there's so many other people that are coming here and they're doing it right from the beginning. And they're on a tight pension and they have money left over. Money left over to the point where now they're able to fly home and visit their grandkids. They're living here independent, not relying on family members to take care of them, not having to live with their adult children. And they had a freedom because they don't have to make so much. And then you have the other folks that money ain't an issue. And they just want to maximize their funds, save even more money, become more aggressive, and just be relaxed. That's one thing about this place, you get relaxed. So again, where else can I go and stay on the beach? You saw that. Stay on the beach in a big old giant condo like this. Let me take you through. So we just saw the living room. This is a half bath. Probably not worth looking at here, but since we're here, I'm gonna show it to you. Half bath for guests. And they got it laid out. They didn't skip out on any of the luxuries at all. You know what I mean? And there is the master bedroom is there. I'll come in there in a moment. Like I say, you got the living room. The air conditioning units are somehow built into the wall where the vents are set so that the air pass through those vents. Beautiful kitchen with all this cabinet space and plenty of space. Plenty of space. Refrigerator, pantry here. Well, this is a laundry room. I think this is probably a service room. They have this door locked, so that's probably another bathroom, a full bathroom there. And this might be the pantry, but they got that locked off. Probably using it as storage. Look at that, dishwasher. You don't see many of those in Merida. You know, so beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful place. Going all the way back here to the back. And like I say, this place is very large. And let me turn around and let you see just how this goes way down. Way down. This whole unit from the front to the back outside. There's only one unit on this side, and there's another unit to the right of us, to the left of us. This is a little sitting room. Like I say, it's 2 bedrooms back here. Two bedrooms. And out here, there's another patio area out here, private patio area. You come out here and sit. It's also covered. And there's a full bathroom back there. Ceiling fans above. They got those vents on the wall for the air conditioning. Another closet here. And this is the room Sky is staying in here. Same thing. Another door to access that patio area in the back. And another closet. Full bath. Vents there. That's a queen bed. And it is crazy. And so I'm gonna run y'all back to the master bedroom. This is huge. This is huge. So $330. We're here for 2 days. And then there's another place we're looking at going to, a nice 2-level penthouse suite that's on the beach as well. This is the master bedroom, and have a patio, have a door to go out to the back. And you walk out to the pool and just chill out there. Look at all this privacy. Kim out there scooping the pool. She has an addiction with cleaning the pool. I don't know. OCD. I might get her committed. She had a problem with the pool. Full bedroom, the king size bed. You could easily put a whole sofa in the love seat over here, a sofa and a chair, and still have plenty of space just to show you how much space it is. They got a spot here for hammocks. Hang your hammocks up, and we got a TV in here. Full bathroom, of course. I like this bathroom. Plenty of space for the closets, the vanity, and they got this door here for the toilet so you can have some privacy while you're using the bathroom, and you can take a shower here as well, and plenty of room to put your clothes. You know what I mean? So $330, 2 nights, 2 full days, high-speed internet, and like I say, just a really beautiful place overall. And like I said, we needed a vacation from our vacation life. Pick the town you want to live in based on your needs. For us, we wanted to be near the beach. And this is literally 35 minutes from our driveway to here. We could easily come stay for the day and then drive back home, but we're like, no, we want to stay out here and chill, get up in the morning, walk out into the water, and just do our thing. And shucks, man, that penthouse we looking at has 4 bedrooms. There's one that has 5 bedrooms, 2 levels on the water, just like this. But you got to come down the elevator, of course, and then walk onto the beach. I like this because it's on the first floor where you walk out and walk straight into the water. Maybe I'll do a retreat or something, training. I still do business development, web design, online marketing, help people come up with ideas for a business. I believe everybody has a unique talent, a unique skill set. Whatever your passions are, I believe they can be turned into a business, but you just gotta start it. You just gotta do it. Met a lady who speaks multiple languages today. Taught herself how to speak English from a dictionary, and because her mom used to work in the library, so as a kid she was learning how to speak using this English dictionary to learn words and memorize the definition in the words, and her English now is really, really, really good. And then she was telling us that she also speaks Italian, French. What else did she say she spoke? Spanish, English, French, Italian, fluently. And I was like, wow. And she's also a filmmaker. She makes her own movies. She's featuring a short film this Friday somewhere down in Central, where she's going to be featuring her short film that they made and produced. And I was like, girl, you need to document this stuff. You need to share this stuff. Share your journey. Share the challenges that you've been through and how you're navigating it and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you could be a coach of some sort. The most important thing is that you just got to start these things and just trust that at some point it's going to develop into something. And that's what happened with this channel here, Move Abroad and Thrive. No idea it would turn into this. No idea it would be this inspirational to people. I'm just here sharing our journey of traveling abroad and living abroad and just sharing our struggles and just sharing how we overcame some of the challenges of living here and having to navigate the healthcare system because we had 2 emergency surgeries here, daughter dealing with mental health illnesses, got diagnosed with schizophrenia here. And so we were navigating the healthcare system and we had some challenges. We had 30 million reasons to go back to the States. Everybody was like, oh, y'all need to go back home and blah, blah. But no, this was home. It's no running back to the States when the tough gets going. You know, the challenge is trying to figure out how to stay and make it work. And because of that, we are so much better financially. First time ever, we got money saved, investing in land and as investment and saving money, got money in the bank, got sick, didn't have to ask for donations or anything like that. First time in a long time, able to just pay for stuff. And that's what living in a place where your money goes further. Now, if you have the discipline to save it and invest it and play with it right, you can finally have some growth with the money and opportunities. And so, I mean, this has been heaven sent living here. And so, like I say, we here just enjoying ourselves. That hustle and bustle, don't have to fool with that no more. I don't have to make as much money. I'm learning how to be content with what I have and being happy with what I have, because I see a lot of other folks that have less and they're very happy and they're content. And I'm like, I understand now what King Solomon meant when in the end, you can have all the riches in the world, man. You can have everything in the world, and you're never going to be satisfied. You're going to always want more. That's why that contentment is everything. You know what I mean? It gives you peace. It keeps you from having to hustle and struggle. I'm not trying to keep up with nobody here. You see my face? Now, I haven't been able to shave because since my surgery, I haven't been able to move my arm and to shave and all that. But when you hear, nobody cares. I'm not trying to impress nobody. I ain't trying to please nobody. I went to a meeting yesterday. I had a client, she bought a lot, building her dream house. She was like, Cortez, thank you for helping me find my dream. She wanted this nice neighborhood that had a bar and a restaurant inside of the provider. She can order food. They bring it to her house. She can be at the pool area. She can send a text message and say, hey, bring me a pizza and some margaritas. They'll bring it down to the pool side right where she's at. The facility had a gym, full gym, little boxing arena inside, paddleball courts, swimming pools, a big giant event area with a commercial kitchen. So that way, if you want to host events, you can use that facility for like $125, I think. You get access to that whole facility for like $125 for 8 hours. The people come in, they clean it up. You don't have to clean it up. You got access to all the kitchens. You can hire cooks to come in and cook the food and serve the food. They have this big giant patio area for your guests. So you get all of that for like the $125 for 8 hours. And your cooks can come in early to prep and get the food ready before the 8-hour clock starts. She was like, when we took her to that place and she saw that place and all the swimming pools in the neighborhood, she was like, Cortez, This is where my home is going to be built. Bought the lot yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yesterday. Paid the money down and coming back to meet with the builder to plan out the building and the drawing. And she is excited. And now she's not even retiring for 5 years, but she wanted to get this done because the pricing is going to be right, because cost of living is just going up and up and up and up in Merida. Every year, everything is changed. The pricing has changed. Price has changed by every other month in this place. And so she wanted to lock in at this rate, buy her house so it won't cost more later. And she's getting her dreams. And you can too. But you got to plan it. She planned it. She thought everything through. She was like, I want a house in a Pravada with all of these things, and I want a lot on the end where there's nobody on the other side of me. And so she sent me a text message today and said, Cartier, do you remember when I said I wanted a lot on the end? And she's like, do you realize that's what we got? You know what I mean? That was something she asked for months ago. She had met up with a few other people. They weren't able to find her stuff. So she was like, Cortez, I'm coming back. I want to look some more. And I said, hey, I'll help you find your spot. And so I picked her up. We had about 7 places on the list, 7 places we went to go see. And the second place was the one she wanted. When she saw the second place, immediately she knew that was the spot. But we went through the other 5 places because I wanted to make sure she saw everything. I didn't want to leave anything unturned. The first place we went to was beautiful and she liked it. It was on the beach. And it was much, she was like, I don't even want to look at the beaches because they're going to be too expensive. And so I found a spot, a community provider that also included the beach club as part of the benefits of living in that provider. But she was like, I didn't think it would be possible to find that in my budget range. Lo and behold, we found it. But she decided on the end was like, you know what? No, don't want to do that because of the ocean water air could rust my car. And there's a little bit more maintenance on these homes and stuff like that. So, but she saw the second place, she fell in love right away. So I was happy to deliver that. And if you need help finding your dream home, hey, let's work it out. Let's talk. A lot of people in this building here, they don't live here. They bought these buildings as investments. They're gonna rent them out 5 years, for 10 years, 15 years, recoup their investment, then they move down. A lot of folks are buying these properties 5, 10 years in advance before they retire, so that when they get here, they done got all their money back that they put into the place and some. And they may fly down a couple of times out the year and stay for an extended period of time to enjoy their purchase, but they letting other people pay it off. I'm learning so much from these other folk that are moving here, listening to their strategies, listening to their planning, listening to their logic and their rationale, because I only know what I know. But seeing how other folks are moving and doing some of the things, I'm in a great position of learning. So my point is, saying all of that, I had no idea this is how this would shape out when I started this channel. I want y'all to start talking, and it's going to develop out. It's going to develop. And so I don't know, maybe we rent a penthouse for a weekend or 3 days and crash course this thing to help you come down here. And again, see, I'm just talking this out. It's coming to me as I talk. Come down here for a few days. We help you come up with some ideas. We help you set it up, build your channel, make a bunch of videos, a series of videos, do all of that while you're here. And then when you walk out the door, before you get on your plane, you already have something that's working. Videos will already be on your channel. Maybe a simple website. I think the fastest way to monetize your channel is by offering telephone consultations right away, because once you start sharing your story, sharing your journey, they're going to want to talk to you. You know, we get a lot of calls. We talk to a lot of people that watch our content, and they like, look, man, I'm thinking about making this trip. Is this real? Is this real? Is this realistic? And I'm like, yes, this is real. there are a lot of Americans and foreigners and Canadians and Australians and folks from Korea that are living here full time and having a quality life. You know, like I say, look, this is Mexico. This is not the Mexico they talking about on TV when you watch it. This is Mexico. That's Mexico. Not what they telling you on TV. This is the Mexico. All of this. Look at this. Now my kids speaking Spanish. You know what I'm saying? This is Mexico. Look at all these palm trees out here. Man, my kids, they done got their hair braided. Let me tell you something. They were looking for somebody to braid their hair. Because a lot of times, folks come here, they braid hair, and they leave and go back to the States, and now the people that were braiding their hair are no longer here. Man, we done found a Mexican girl who teaches a class on African braiding, and she certifies people on African braiding. She trained them and teach them. I called her up and asked her how much the stuff is and if she can do my daughter's hair. And so she was like, yeah. So I booked them an appointment to go down, and Kim was like, I ain't going down there. That girl don't know nothing about no damn hair. She don't know how to braid no hair. I like, hey, $90, we gonna find out. And that $90 included the hair, the braids. And I was like, how long they gonna take you to braid? She's like, oh, about 8-9 hours. I like, okay. She said 8 or 9 hours. I think she know what she's doing. If she said an hour and a half, I'd have been like, no. So took the girls down there. They got their hair braided. Kim was like, I'm going to get mine now. She went the next day, got her stuff braided. You know what I mean? The lady teaches the class on African braiding and certifies people on African braiding. She good, more than good enough. You know what I mean? So kids love it. They've been down there quite a few times since, and she can work magic. So, but again, that's the point. You can learn anything, but you gotta be willing to put in the time and the effort to do it. So, enough talking. MoveAbroadandThrive.com. Book a telephone consultation. Let's talk. I'm gonna go hop out here in this pool. And tomorrow, when it's daylight, I will show you this place outside just so you can see, because we can walk straight from our pool and straight to the ocean and be in the water and watch the sunrise and watch the sunset. Absolutely beautiful. So, wonderful day. Move abroad and thrive. Thanks.